Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Today we're going to talk about some gear, how you guys can get some of the best gear in the game, how the top players in the world are actually offsetting some gear with different pieces from different places. So, what we're going to be talking about is where gear is acquired in World of Warcraft. A lot of you guys know this, but here's I'm going to give you guys a few little tips on how to get some of the best gear the easiest way or easier way. So, obviously, raiding is really good. If you're doing normal raids are only going to get you about 200 eye level, so it's not the best option. When you're looking at heroic raids are going to give you what, 213, 214 gear, and then mythic gear is going to give you the 226. But you can't just jump into a mythic raiding guild. It just doesn't work that way, even a heroic raiding guild. Mythic Plus, it's a great option for the end of the week. If you guys are doing a 2, if you just go in and you do a 2, your vault is going to be a 200 piece. If you do a 10, your vault is going to be a 220 piece. If you do a 14, you're going to get a 226, and that's what it caps out at. But sometimes you just need a place to be able to grind gear consistently, and that's where PvP comes in. Now, PvP is probably one of the best sources of gear right now, and you're going to see a lot of players actually offsetting a lot of their gear with PvP gear. So let's talk about how this works. So when you go to a vendor, you're going to see that the gear is pretty low. As you look at the gear here, this is only a 258 eye level. That's not very big, but what you can do is you can actually purchase this item, and let me see if I have a piece of gear that I can show you with. I have a lot of these gear pieces upgraded, but let's just do this for example. Let's say we buy this piece. We buy it with honor. You take it over here, and there's actually this guy with a little sword. If you click on this guy and you take your the item that you just bought and you bring it over here, you can actually upgrade this. Now, with base honor gear that you buy, you can upgrade it all the way up to 197, and I believe that is with 22 renown. If you're 22 renown, you can power it all the way up to 197. So just by doing some PvP, you can get a 197 piece that's pretty much almost equivalent to a piece of gear that you get from the normal raid. That's pretty good, but that's not where it stops. We can also get unranked gear. Unranked gear, you use conquest to actually buy these. So I'm a max conquest. I've been buying some gear, so don't worry about that at the moment. I can't buy any right now, but you will be able to. Let's look at this helmet, for example. This helmet is an unranked 200 piece. Now, what does unranked mean? Unranked means that in your PvP rankings, you're unranked. You don't have any rankings. How do you rank up? Well, there's different ways to rank up. So, if you just bought this piece of gear, it's stuck at 200. Still a decent piece of gear for how easy conquest is to acquire. But we can also upgrade this. Now, how do we upgrade this? So when you go down and you start looking at PvP, you click the PvP tab and you go to rated. Now, as you can see, I'm not rated very high. I like PvP, but I'm not the best at it. What you can actually do is you can actually get ranking through these sources, and it doesn't matter what source. So let's talk about 3s right now. So if you look at 3s, I'm ranked 1 less than 1,000. So that means that I cannot buy or upgrade that piece of gear because I'm unranked. Now, the next rank is combatant. Combatant, you need 1,400. 1,400 rating, so if you get this in any one of them, it doesn't matter. If you get this in, like, I got a 10v10 rated battlegrounds. Rated battlegrounds is probably one of the easier places to rank because you get so much ranking when you win a battleground, and when you lose, you don't lose very much. it's probably one of the easier places to rank. So if you can get up to 1400, you can actually get combatant, and you can upgrade your items to 207. 207 is almost equivalent to heroic rating gear at 1400. Now, if you go Challenger is actually 1600. So as you can see in 2s, I was 1600. You can upgrade to 213 eye level. It's pretty crazy. It starts to ramp up really fast. Now, let's say that you get a little bit better in PvP and you get to 1800. That's Rival. So what Rival is you could actually upgrade it even higher. So Rival is actually 220 eye level. So if you can get to 1800, which might take you and a friend some grinding, you can get a full set of 220 gear. Now, let's say you get really good with your friend and you go for Duelist. Duelist is 2100. If you can get to 2100, you could craft 226 pieces of gear. So you could upgrade all the unranked gear, which will now be ranked, to 226. So you could have a full set of 226 without even stepping into a Mythic Plus or a raid. It's pretty good. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. Hopefully we'll get you into some PvP. If you're new at PvP, you're probably going to not do as well in the beginning, but the more you do, the better you get. One thing that I do want to say when you are doing PvP, please buy the trinkets. Let me see if I have the trinkets anywhere. The trinket bonus is amazing. So as you guys can see, I just upgraded to 197 because I'm not wasting my conquest on the big trinkets yet. The 2-set bonus is insane. So the damage and healing benefit from versatility is increased by 40% when in arenas, battlegrounds, and war mode. That is gigantic because all the PvP gear has versatility. So for a lot of classes right now, Verse is one of their top stats. Like mine right now as a elemental shaman, mine is Versed Haste. So almost all the gear that I buy is Versed Haste. So I'm getting best stats plus huge eye level. It's just it's too good to pass up right now, guys. So if you guys want some great gear, do some PvP. Do some 2s with a friend. Learn. Get to 1400. If you get to 1400, you can be 207 eye level. It helps out. Alright guys, that said, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If this helped you guys out, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Leave a comment. What's your eye level right now? I would love to hear where you guys are at. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon.